Hi there, this is Corinne from Team Offtrax. Over the years, we receive a lot of questions through social media. What do you guys pack when you go on an adventure? So since we are leaving in 4 days to head to Morocco and do the Morocco challenge, figure we'd give you an overview of what we typically normally pack when we go on an adventure and we're packing throughout the route. So first things first, we got Robin's inflatable mattresses. Obviously always count 2, we are 2 in the car. We have 2 very light, packed, solid sleeping bags. They're nice and warm, they're light, they're an essential. They kept us warm in Siberia, so pretty good to have. 3 men's tent packed right here. Might seem big, but here's the thing about a 3 men's tent when you're 2, we do like our comfort. So it's a nice thing to have. Obviously the tent pegs are in here. Extra tent peg. One thing that we've learned over the course of the year, you never know which kind of terrain you will find. So you have your regular little ones, and then you can go into an hardware store, buy more solid ones. There are different types in here, to the extra sturdy version, which is this. Almost looks like a drill, perfect if it's a rocky terrain. Nice and still dirty from our latest camping trip. So don't forget them behind. Other thing always great to have, we are camping, so it's called a chawa. It's a tawa. You can undress under. If it's cold, you can use it as an extra blanket, nice to have. And sometimes you can even use it as a pillow when you're sleeping. Another extremely helpful thing that we've always taken is a water purifier. Water purifier, first of all, when you are camping, it's not fun always to bring plastic and buy plastic bottles. This allows you to just buy a 10-liter gallon, you fill it with water, you filter it, and then here you go, always clean water no matter where you are. So extremely essential. It's very simple to use. There's basically a pump inside. This is what it looks like. It's a pump, pumps the water, fresh water, ready to drink you go. Considering some of the countries where we've been that, fresh water isn't always available, this is great to have. So we talked about water, useful things to have. It's extra canisters to put your water in. And speaking of drinking, always nice to have, we have this stove. It's from Robin's as well. Carries about 1 liter of water, so you can heat your water up in the morning. And we have our little stove as well here that you open it up, fill in with the propane, attach it, ready to go. Takes about 2 minutes to heat up water, ready to go. And since you will have coffee in the morning, we do have, guess this, it's a biodegradable coffee mug. Speaking of coffee, I'm gonna go walk my way through here. We bring instant vias Starbucks little pouches, so that morning is ready to go. I'm gonna go back to what's necessary when you're going camping, because that's another question. We're camping. Sometimes we will stay in a hostel, depending. We rarely book anything in advance. We only book when we land into a country, book a night there, and off we go. Now you say we obviously need to wash and wash clothes. This is the perfect tool. It's called the Scrubba wash bag. We bring a little pack of Tide to wash. You put your clothes in here, you put water, you put soap. It's got little scrubby things inside. You zip it, you wash it, hang your clothes. Even in the car, it'll dry eventually. Great to have. It's super light, takes no room. One thing when you're going camping, don't forget about a tarp. You can either use it under or over, essential things to have. Now, because you're going camping, natural light isn't always there. So you need to have, headlights for your tent, or when you are camping. Whoops, batteries are coming out, of course, because I'm doing this. We have extra, like when you're camping and you're sitting at your table having a little picnic at night, it's always nice to have some light. And if you want to take great shots of the tent lit up at night, it's always great to have these stand on tripod. Now, other essentials that you might want to bring. We do have 2 extra ponchos. This is a little carry bag. We don't carry a lot of stuff, but maybe when you're going for a day trip and you're just hanging around into a city or a town, also nice to have. Of course, in this case of this trip, we are going to do a rally, so there are a couple of emergency things needed that you might not regularly go and use. We have 2 emergency thermal sheets. We are carrying duct tape. I'm going to move here. Can you still see me? Duct tape and tools, whether you need to cut tire ropes, we have one of these always with us. Zip ties can come in handy in a number of different ways. Even if you need to attach cameras to the car, zip ties are always handy. Inside our little suru bag here, we have charging devices. For this little tool can actually restart and charge your car in case of need. Surprisingly enough, it is just really small and handy. In this case, I'm likely not going to use this, but we are going to do a rally in the Sahara Desert, so we do have a recovery strap in case of need. Other things that it's nice to have in the car, obviously because we are charging, bringing cameras, computers, and we are camping all the time, we don't have the luxury of regular outlets of power. So when you are in a car, you might as well add one of these to your car. It gives you extra outlet to start charging your camera, GoPro, computer, etc., that you might want to bring with you. Camping at night, sometimes it's just nice to have a slingshot and just aim at things. Then we have a little bag of treats, different things that you can have in here, and I'm just going to open it with you guys and see what we bring. So sometimes, depending where you're going, and more so because there might be a bear coming out, we do have pepper spray we carry. We have one in the car usually and one in the tent with us. Again, camping, we have a mosquito peg for the car in case repair, little gloves. We do have the famous chamois to clean the car. So this is about it. Oh yeah, we're going to Europe, so parking in Europe, you might as well have one of these. You put the time that you parked, and then you count your 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or now allow free parking. You put one of those up on your dashboard. So that's in my little bag of miscellaneous, as we call it. Something else that we're bringing with us. We are going camping, so there is insect repellent and more extreme insect repellent. This will kill any bug around. Hopefully a couple scorpions as well. That comes with it as well. Going to this sunny Morocco, so of course sunscreen. Just cream, shampoo, baby powder comes in really handy. We have this is actually a gel for any rashes that one might have. Vitamins that you can mix, they're little pouches, you can mix it in your water. You're feeling that you're not eating enough fruit and vegetables during your trip, always nice to have. We have some protein bars that might come in handy on long days where we are not stopping, because usually we don't stop for lunch as a meal, so a little protein bar goes a long way. Couple extra mitts. Mornings can be cold in the desert, so you might want as well bring some mitts and a toque. because we spend so much time in the car and we don't bring weights and we feel like we need some sort of physical activities, we have electric stretch bands. So when I'm driving, Jess is usually stretching out, pulling her muscles. And then last but not least, we do have 2 back joys. When you are going to spend 12 hours in the car, you tend to slouch, no matter how good the car is. So these 2, you put it on your seats in the car, and trust me when I say your back will be thankful. So hopefully this overview gives you a good idea of what we bring when we go on an adventure. So see you next time.